Well, it's the beginning of the Wings of Kilimanjaro trip. Today is the 29th of January and it feels like it's been such a long time coming, but here we all are. Just behind me you can see the mass of people. We're just unloading the luggage from the buses. Each porter's going to get that luggage weighed. We're going to sign in and then it's going to begin. It was 12:25, we've been waiting for about 4 hours and we're finally getting going. So we've begun our trek. I'm walking with Babu and we're making quite a good pace. And we're enjoying being in the shelter of the trees. It's quite nice to walk under cover for a while because when the sun's out it gets really hot. It's the end of day one and we've arrived in camp and it's like no camp I've ever seen before. It's like we've got a village. Delighted to report that I had a good night's sleep last night for the first night. This morning I woke up and could hear everybody moving around, and as you can see there's lots of action here at the campsite this morning. Had a delicious breakfast, porridge, toast and tea, ready to set off for day two. I think today's a shorter day but it's steep. Paula's styling it up through the rocks.
I make mountain climbing look good, just saying.
So we're just coming into camp 2 and today it was going to take 1 or 2 hours, but so far it's been 5.5. But it's nice to see the camp. A little bit windy here, but at least it's not raining. Porter's doing some amazing singing.
Kilimanjaro, 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 mimamre fusana. Namawenzi, 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 mimamre fusana. Namawenzi, 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 mimamre fusana.
Day 3 of the trip. Slept pretty well last night, not as well as the night before, but the weather was bad in the night. It rained all night. Fortunately it stopped this morning. Let's see what outside has to say.
Good morning. Good morning. Hello.
So apparently, according to Stacey, this is just like London. It sucks.
I don't know if I am or not.
It's not too bad. But unfortunately, it was bad for Tom, who had water in his tent all night and was swimming and had to bail and just sneak into someone else's tent. But because he's so small, that was really easy. So the good news is it's stopped raining, so we're not going to be hiking off in the wet. Just packing the camp up. We take up such a huge space with such a big group. We reached third camp quite early today, so we had some lunch and I felt like I had a little bit more energy. So I decided to hike up this ridge to get a bit of a view and get some altitude. There's camp 3 down there, our yellow tent village, and then over here is the mountain. Seeing views like this though, it's just amazing. You feel like the only person on the planet. People are feeling a lot better today. We got up this morning, the weather's good, perfect for hiking. Bit of cloud in the sky, so not full on sun on us. And we've come up to Lava Tower, and some of the group are now going to go down to Barranco camp while the rest of us hike up to the glacier. That's brilliant acclimatisation because we climb high and then tonight we sleep back down at 4,000 metres. A little bit of madness because we're up the glacier. Unfortunately, the view's not too amazing. Just some toilets and some cloud. Today we got up to 4,800 metres and now we've dropped another 1,000 metres and we're just walking into palm tree pineapple paradise, and Paula doesn't believe me that these are all mini pineapple trees, but they really are, Paula.
Oh, well, where are the pineapples? I have to ask.
They're not in season at the moment. But I mean, look, they even look like pineapples. He doesn't want to talk about it. He's been...
You're not mute. Have you eaten?
Had a good night's sleep in Barranco camp last night. It is one of my favourite camps, and this is one of the reasons why. This view here. Our route this morning is straight up the valley. You can see people like ants going up the trail. There's just so many of us coming out of camp, and the traffic jam with the people and the porters going up this hillside is just mad. Had the best night's sleep last night at Camp 5. So we're at High Camp, day 6 of the trip, and it's the most amazing sunset tonight. And tomorrow in the early hours of the morning we're going to set off to go for the summit, which is just up there behind me. But we're all a little bit taken with this sunset view of Miro Peak. It's amazing. Well, it's summit morning this morning. It's all very civilised. We got up at 6 o'clock, had breakfast at 7. We'll be leaving shortly. It's a bit windy, but apart from that it's absolutely fine. Looks good, we should be on the summit in a couple of hours. We've just reached Stella Point, which is 5,739 metres, so not very far to go. So now that we've been to the summit, we're heading back down 150 metres into Crater Camp. We're going to spend the night here, and then tomorrow morning take our gliders back up to Stella Point, see if we can fly.